We find that everyone is adopting one singular with each other. I'll give you a very simple example. We talked about just now.
The question is, where does it take us? And I'm particularly interested in...
So I think that any museum, whether it's a historic home or a history museum, a lot of monuments or objects that are very fragile, you know, what we've done in the last...
Museums are facing challenges in terms of attracting visitors and retaining them. Yes, that is a challenge. One of the solutions is technology. How do you acquire visitors? How do you build a loyal audience? How do you use technology to improve the visitor's experience and to continue to change that experience with every visit? That is one challenge. Another challenge that the sector faces on a global scale is funding, in a sense. So how can we identify sources of funds? How can they match and meet sort of the demands, the urgent demands in this sector? You find the balance when you start with educational programs. You can work with kids in schools, identify those that are interested in the arts and culture and music, develop this in them. Those who are not interested in retaining these skills, at least you've created an audience out of them. And that's how that audience, if they've been taught the right way, will be able to continue to want to experience firsthand culture, art, museums, and so on and so forth.
Fly 7,000 miles just to see the building and the experience of it.
Perspective. Most of the people that go to museums, because they're public institutions, so for that average visitor that's coming in, reading a couple...
We're just sort of taking them for granted. Some having to do with connectivity. I remember going to K-Town, and it was like, what's K-Town? You know, it sounded like it could...
From the beginning, I've seen an incredible hunger and an incredible curiosity. Our shows are free, but ticketed, and they book up in sometimes a matter of hours, sometimes a matter of minutes. And people are coming to see artists that they're not familiar with. They're seeing art forms they're not familiar with, but they're curious, they're open-minded, they're very engaged, and they are really interested in going on that journey, which was an amazing surprise to me. I think that on the question of importation, I think that's a very superficial view. I remember a few years ago I read an article about the Guggenheim, and there was a quote from Zakin Desebe, who, I'm paraphrasing, but essentially said, we're playing the long game. Of course, we know we're not going to instantly have a huge arts culture here, but we have the resources to bring institutions like New York University or the Guggenheim or the Louvre here, and then the kids who grow up here, when it's always been there, that's a long game. The way that's the transformative power of culture. And because you've got the institutional will to bring these kinds of institutions here and these kinds of gatherings here, and you've got the resources to do it, that through the decades, that's going to have really long-term impact.